Dolphins and 3-time Pro Bowl wideout Odell Beckham Jr. have mutually agreed to part ways, per sources. Beckham is hoping for more opportunities elsewhere, and the team is granting him his release. He'll be on waivers, I guess, until Monday. Let me ask you, Shaun, you think OBJ's career in the NFL is over?
By over, you mean like he's not going to get another opportunity to like go somewhere?
Over in the sense that last time we saw him really having a true impact and balling, I would say it was that year with the Rams when they won the Super Bowl. Like, do you over in the sense that like, will we no longer see even that version of OBJ? The Rams.
I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna ever see like the version of OBJ. How you say it, OBJ that we're the highlight reel version, but when you say is his career over, probably not. I mean, he'll probably get a chance. You know, if somebody gets an injury at receiver, or, you know, if he's got some kind of relationship, you know, in that organization, you know, when they think OBJ is a good guy, you know, I can see him bringing him in. I mean, if you're the Chargers, why wouldn't you add Odell to that group? You know, so there are some teams that are right there on the playoff bubble that could use a veteran receiver that aren't loaded. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. Yeah,
Odell's got to go away. Odell's done. Sick of forking him. He hasn't even played, homie.
Like, he helped your Rams get a ring, homie.
We're talking 3 years ago, Smitty. Why do you keep bringing that up, homie?
I'm saying have some respect for somebody who helped you in the ring.
Chamber frozen. Has he been frozen on dry ice or something? I don't know about.
Have some respect for somebody who helped you get a ring, JB. The Rams ain't won a ring since
Have you heard of LeBron James? Have you heard of LeBron James? He aged. Have you seen him this year? He aged too, homie.
It's called respect, though, JB. It's JB. We still respect you. We still call you Coach JB for what you used to do.
That's because I earned that.
No more, but we start disrespecting you now.
You ain't got to respect me. I earned it, homie. I did it myself. I don't need your motherfucking approval.
I earned that too.
I don't need your approval to call me Coach. Do you call your doctor or by his first name?
You call him doctor. Out of respect.
Thank you. They earned that right, homie. So what? You don't gotta call it to me, but I earned that shit.
I agree.
So I don't give a fuck if you call me or not. I really don't care.
I agree with you, which is why we're saying
OBJ is not. You keep giving these dudes passes, homie. This is a business. Why are we acting as if this is not a fucking business with 32 teams that Shaun just mentioned are of its own in the world? And we want to give these dudes passes? Nah, homie, you cannot play no more. I'm not signing you. You're a liability. Why am I paying a dude that can't play for my franchise? I don't get why you keep saying that shit. He can't play. LeBron's over. He's done, homie. Stick a fork in him. So is OBJ. Get rid of these dudes. Let them walk in their sunset respectfully, Smitty. They've earned the right to be called whatever they want to be called and go on and do your own thing. OBJ, besides really a phenomenal, crazy catch that we all talk about in a few good years, has been a bust. Let's be real. He hasn't done much. What has he done, Smitty? Seriously.
A bust is.
Well, I said besides a few good years.
Well, you can't say besides. You can't say that. Like, you can't say besides.
You can't say besides. Why not? Shaun King, you can't tell me. Shaun King, so we can't have 3 or 4
Pro Bowl seasons and a Super Bowl champion.
So for context, here's why I'm unwilling to say he's completely washed. First of all, I'm not at practice in Miami. And secondly, over the last 10 games, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle have a combined 200-plus yard receiving games. Over the last 10 games, they got one each. So if them two ain't eating with the emergence of Darnell Smith, and as much as they throw the ball to a chain in those backs, hell, ain't no fourth receiver got no shot.
Thank you.
To get no work in Miami. So I don't know. I definitely don't think he's the old version of Odell. But again, all I'm saying is, could he help a team like the Chargers?
Hell yeah.
Could he go be a third receiver to McConkey and Palmer?
Here's why no. And I'm going to give you some football analytics as to why Cooper Kupp and Nakua are the 2 best wide receivers in football as a tandem.
Yeah, Kupp went catchless last night, by the way.
I know, but this is why they're the 2 best. And I'm going to tell you why. And this is the coaching. You guys stick with me on this, Shaun, because you understand it and appreciate what I'm about to say. They're the 2 best 1 and 2 wideouts in the world, in my opinion, with the best ball spinner, which helps, in Matthew Stafford. Is Matthew Stafford the best player in the NFL? No. Josh Allen, I think, is. Saquon Barkley, I think, is. I think, there's those guys, Lamar Jackson and others that are player-wise more elite. They're younger as well. But ball spinner is Matthew Stafford. It's no question to me. Having said that, Nacua and Cooper Kupp are fully invested in the team as to what makes that team win football games. I do not believe A.J. Brown is ever going to do that. He's never going to go POA. If anyone coaches are in the chat, understand point of attack on the backside of an inside run play and go dig out the backside hash safety and do it because that's what Kyron Williams and the offensive line require me to do on a day-to-day basis. If you go watch Nacua and Cooper Kupp, they're digging out linebackers. They're digging out wide receivers. If you watch Sean McVay's offense, you see Cooper Kupp attached to the line of scrimmage in 37 plays last night. 37 snaps. This little skinny white boy wide receiver who played basketball in high school is at the line of scrimmage against NFL D linemen. Tell me another fucking wide receiver in the NFL that's a prima donna that's doing that. Debo ain't. Jefferson's not.
Jefferson will do it.
No, he's not doing it, though. Don't tell me what he'll do.
Team player. Jefferson's a team player.
What is he doing? Stop defending him up. What is he doing?
Jefferson's a team player.
That's the best wide receiver tandem in football because of the shit they're selfless about and what they're willing to do. That is why they've won 6 out of 7. That's why they're sniffing. That's why they're sniffing on the NFL playoff picture after being his most injury-riddled team in the NFL. This is why they beat Frisco twice. This is why they've come back and done what they've done. And listen, you can say what you want, but that team right now is playing selfless football, and that is what's going to win the game at the end of the day compared to a guy in Frisco who walked off the field and quit on his guys. So I'm just telling you, we have a lot of – I love St. Brown in Detroit. I love those guys. But look at the other prima donnas in the NFL as a tandem and tell me there's a better duo. You can say they're more athletic guys, of course, Addison and Jefferson and Waddle and all those guys. But have Waddle, to Shaun's point, Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's had more babies this month than catches. So I'm just going to be real. What duo is doing better than those two?
Jefferson and Addison.
No,
you literally said it. Like, they literally are.
Hey, are you talking catches and fancy yards? Tell me. I'm talking
I'm
about
playing the wide receiver position. I'm not going to.
I get what JB's saying.
I do too.
The context I would put on it, Cooper Kupp was a 3rd-round pick. Puka Nacua was a 5th-round pick. So their mindset is different than a wide receiver that was drafted top half of the 1st round.
100%.
So you're saying they are overachievers, underpaid versus all these overpaid, underachieving motherfuckers I talk about every day on the show. That's what you're saying.
Well,
okay.
He didn't say all that. Shaun said what he actually said. He didn't say all
I know.
that.
I'm saying what it is.
I'm capable of doing something that JB struggles with. I can take a truth and make it a truth by not including the unnecessary in the truth. So I'm not going to include Justin Jefferson in the conversation with some of the guys that you're talking about. The 1st-round picks are entitled, they pout.
You two are media trained better than me.
Listen. I think T. Higgins is doing himself a disservice. Like, he's so in his feelings because they ain't paid him, and instead of balling, I mean, he's being made to look bad because he opposite Jamar Chase, who didn't get paid.
Jamar is super balling this year too. Super. They going to pay him, motherfucker, the whole truck. They got to back the truck up. Like,
I get what JB's saying, but again, there's a talent gap between Justin Jefferson and Puka Nacua. There's a talent gap between A.J. Brown and Cooper Kupp. So, like, would I like to have Kupp and Nacua who got full buy-in on everything? Yes. I think A.J. Brown would have full buy-in if it was Matthew Stafford throwing in the ball. And I said this on this platform way before it became a public issue. I said A.J. Brown's sick of Jalen Hurts. And when you go watch the All-22, he got every right to be sick of Jalen Hurts. It's almost intentional, Smitty. Like, I'm talking about A.J. be wide open and Jalen be looking the other way and won't throw the ball, then throw the ball out of bounds. Like, it's almost intentional. I don't know what they got going on.
You can't tell me it's not something going on. I don't care what anyone want to say. This is why. On a horrible football team, the best quarterback statistic-wise right now is Joe Burrow.
Right.
Yeah.
And he should be in the MVP discussion. He won't be. He finds Jamar Chase 20 times a game.
That's right.
Consciously, I'm focused on getting this guy to football.
Yeah.
Why Jalen Hurts and Sirianni can't say, drop back and throw this motherfucker the ball if he's covered or not blows my mind. That's clearly why they have a problem.
And JB, here's what's so absurd about it. He's wide open.
Yeah, like it ain't like he covered, right? Like he actually open. Like
I mean, he is wide open, and they won't throw it to.
You know the problem to that too, though, Shaun. We all just agreed on that he needs to get the ball. He's open, all that. But we'll still, people like JB will still go out here and call AJ Brown a prima donna for complaining. But it's like, well, I have a reason to complain. I'm the best. I'm wide the fuck open. I'm the best player. I just cut. Sorry, Shaun. I'm wide open. I'm the best player on the team, and you're not giving me the ball.
Oh, y'all good now. The kids going.
Okay, cool.
They got to be cool.
So, Smitty, you rather fucking defend this prima donna over winning 9 games in a row. That's what you just said, homie.
Because I know because I know there's gonna be a game where they gonna need AJ Brown, where they gonna put 10 people in the box, 9 people in the box to stop Saquon, and they gonna depend on AJ Brown. And if they don't have that,
but Smitty,
hold on, problem.
Smitty, hold on a second. They are winning, but they don't look dominant. And my thing is this:
I think they have.
Make the right football play. If your best wide receiver is continually open on these passing situations, make the right football play. I get why AJ pissed off. I don't blame him.
We all do, but it's JUCO.
Thank you.
We all do, but it's JUCO shit. A guy that played JUCO last night did some JUCO shit, and he is JUCO. And he walked off the football field.
Yeah, don't compare him to AJ Brown. It's different.
AJ Brown is this close to doing some JUCO shit.
No, AJ Brown would never do that.
I'm not saying doing that. What I'm saying is it's JUCO shit, Smitty. I'm sucking my teeth after we won because I didn't get personal stats. That is fucking JUCO.
It's because I'm over here grinding and doing everything. Like, why you paying me? Why you paying me if you're not gonna let me be a part of the offense? Like,
you're winning. Cry me a baby.
JB, listen. It's a team sport. We want to win, of course, but at the same time, I want to be a reason why we winning too. Now, they might go through a whole season and not give no touches, homie. Come on,
you can't win for losing with Smitty. So earlier in the year,
we gotta move on to this. Though, Betty gonna cut you out.
Earlier in the year, Shaun, it was AJ Brown isn't getting paid. He deserves the money. Blah blah blah. Now he gets fucking paid at an astronomical amount, and now it's something else. There's always something with this motherfucker. We always defend these pussy ass prima donna fucking kids, homie. Fuck these kids. Play the game or get the fuck out, homie. You want the money. I want to transfer. I want to fucking this. It's always an excuse, and Smitty defends that fucking excuse. How about go make $200 million, homie, and be happy about that on a winning football team that's won 9 in a row, and you're the fucking wide receiver that's crying, and you want to defend it, Smitty? Miss me, homie.
So if you don't get no catches, no yards, as long as y'all winning, no matter what your numbers are.
Yeah,
stop it.
If I got paid,
when you play football, if your coach, if you hand the ball off fucking 40 times a game and threw the ball 8 times, you would be mad at some point.
And
I don't care what you say.
Don't miss the fact that I'm winning, right?
Yeah, you're winning.
And I got paid?
So you tell me you would be you're not a competitor then. You're not the man who I thought you was. If you okay with going out there and throwing the ball 8 times a game and you cool with that, that's a problem.